Good morning. My name is Doyle, and I practice vulnerability by singing healing songs at the emotional depth at which they were meant to be expressed on camera and then posting the video. These songs are extremely precious to me personally because they emerged from a pretty brutal dark night of the soul in my early 30s. And I find myself now in my late 40s crossing all of the same thresholds that I crossed at the time that I wrote these songs. It's like time travel because earlier me is healing later me. That's pretty cool. You guys, she's fine, okay? Believe me. You might hear her barking like she needs something, but that is Molly. That's my Great Pyrenees, and she's got an attitude. I mean, like her owner, but if you hear her barking like she needs something, I literally just came down from feeding her, paying attention to her. She's fine, okay? Anyway, so today's song is called Child Within. And it's about the last time I was at this threshold of coming to the realization that I had abandoned myself in, so many areas. Like I discovered so many areas all at the same time where I had abandoned myself. And this time through, it's about like how my childhood trauma got passed down to my children. How I did that. I mean, I dealt with that last time too. I did, but I'm seeing it on deeper levels now. I'm seeing how far it reaches now. And so there's nothing you can do. It's over. There's nothing that you can change about what already happened. But you can do something about it. You can heal it. And so that's what I'm choosing to do again. I've come across this threshold again, and I've been faced with many areas that I have abandoned myself. But now also I can see more areas in which I had abandoned my children as I was raising them, and probably still am behaving that way because it just came to my awareness. There's a lot of these things I'm still learning how to change. For example, running. I have run my whole life. That's been my top coping mechanism. It was very effective. I did it all the time. Anytime things got too hard to navigate or went too far off the track of how I wanted them to go, I just jumped ship and ran. Jumped ship and ran. And it worked really well. I mean, it wasn't all bad, but it was a unconscious coping mechanism that I refused to look at. So I recently became aware of that, and I am now choosing differently. And so what staying looks like as opposed to running what it looks like is, a lot of time it looks like limbo a lot, and it feels like limbo a lot. I have this urge to just make a decision, get it over with, move on, right? And what I'm learning now is stay with it, observe it, choose peace within it. Accept it. Allow it. Welcome it. Welcome the truth exactly as it is. I did make amends to my children the first time around. This probably wasn't the first time around, but the first, when I wrote this song, the last time around, let's say that. And this time I'm also having to make more amends. It seems like in the same areas, but I feel like on a deeper level. And, well, one of my children is already over on the other side of the veil. And so I have one child here on earth with me who I can make like physical amends to. And then the child that is in the spirit realm is like, Mom, stop. He's just like, I don't need amends. Like, I'm not a human anymore. And so, anyway, the way that I make amends to my living human child is, be different. No words, no like, gestures, no promises. I did write him a letter, acknowledging the things that had come to light that I felt like I had never acknowledged before, because I never realized them before. And he did express appreciation for that acknowledgement. So it has been acknowledged, and now it's time to choose differently. And so what does staying look like starting where I'm at right now? Well, that's what I'm learning. It feels like limbo a lot. And I think right now with my son at the age he is and the stage he is and the distance between us, I think that staying for him in this connection means to always have the next time we're going to see each other planned. I think that is a good way to show that I'm staying, and not running, is that before I leave one visit, I have already scheduled the next one with him, or at least, talked about general time frames and then followed up on it. That's a new thing I can choose to show that I stay now. I don't run just because it's not what I expected, or it's too hard and I didn't sign up for this, all those self-pity stories that we believe. Okay, it was probably enough. This song is called Child Within, and I hope it speaks for itself. What do you need to feel worth the air you breathe? What would it take for you to stay with me? I'm sorry I abandoned you. I did what I knew how to do. Now I'll live to make it up to you after all have put you through. So what do you need to feel loved by me? You can cry if you like, when all that pain in your veins keeps you wide awake at night. Tell me why do you hide what you know of your glow instead of watching yourself shine? What do you need to feel worth the air you breathe? What would it take you to stay with me. I'm sorry I abandoned you. I did what I knew how to do. Now I'll live to make it up to you after all that I have put you through. So what do you need to feel loved by me?